In today's news, Uphold CEO Simon McLaughlin has just made a breaking announcement revealing Xrp's secret game plan to take over. What was in the shadows is now finally coming to light. In this first interview of many, McLaughlin expresses the overwhelming confidence that he has for Uphold's future partnered with Ripple and Xrp, as he is getting to peek behind the curtain, seeing the sheer number of very well-known big banks, big names that are utilizing their services already. Pay close attention.
We're a node in the Ripple ODL network, which is their payments product. What it does is help multinational companies move large amounts of treasury from one region in the world to another using crypto as the transport layer. And so for big companies, moving money around is expensive, slow, complex, and the Ripple's ODL solution takes away a lot of the hassle, makes it cheap and fast to move money cross-border. What we do is we service them in the US, UK, and European corridors. And so we convert XRP that's put into the client's account on Uphold. We instantly convert it into fiat, and then we handle payouts to banks in the UK, Europe, and US. It's been a fantastic peek behind the curtains because you can see that tens of millions of dollars is being moved by well-known companies now using crypto as the transport layer.
Are there any names of institutions that you can name drop, or that's all under NDA?
I'm sorry, I can't. But what I can say is there's some very well-known names. So, this is not like a fringe activity. There's some major corporations moving money this way. And I think it's such a tremendously exciting time for the industry because the adoption by enterprises is likely to accelerate.
So unfortunately, yes, the names have not been disclosed because they are still under an NDA. But as you heard, McLaughlin did state that these are major corporations, big names that are involved, not some small fringe activity. Big companies that are utilizing XRP with Uphold right now, and McLaughlin believes that the new Ripple stablecoin is going to send liquidity on the XRP ledger parabolic. Listen very closely.
We're hugely excited about the stablecoin. I think it's good news for the XRP project. It's good news for XRP holders. Our view is that it's likely to increase transactionality on the network. It will encourage more people to build on the XRP ledger. We saw in in Cardano last year, they introduced a stablecoin on their ledger midway through the year. And it tripled development activity on Cardano within 6 months. And I heard that from one of the founders. So I think it's going to be a tremendous step forward, actually. And also I'd imagine, if you're going in and talking to a major bank to adopt XRP as a way of moving value, it's going to be so much easier to talk about a stable coin. Banks don't employ people who understand crypto, but for them to understand a stablecoin, it's going to make it a much easier sell, I think, to get adoption.
This is why the Ripple stablecoin is much bigger than many people realize. With Cardano stablecoin, we saw a 3x in development activity. Just imagine how much we could see on the XRP ledger. With the lawsuit of XRP coming very, very close to an end, that's going to send US adoption, greenlighting XRP, and just going parabolic in and of itself. Furthermore, the stablecoin is going to be integrated with XRP Ledger and also with the Ethereum blockchain. Again, listen closely.
Certainly. One of the most important things we want to do is introduce the ability for people to earn a yield on XRP held on Uphold. So you can expect an announcement next quarter. We're very excited about that.
You said next on?
Next quarter. Next quarter. We're working on it now, and we've got some very exciting news to come. And I've been asked several times this morning about the card. The card is coming back to the US. The debit card, we've now got a plan in place. We're busy building it at the moment, but you can expect the card to be back in the US towards the end of the year. I'm hoping for Q3, latest Q4, but virtual card, physical card, hook it up to any asset, spend it, super low FX rates. And I know a lot of people here were using it and then unfortunately we had to withdraw it, but it's coming back.
So with that in mind, who's to say that we wouldn't see a 3x at the very, very minimum, or maybe even a 5 or 10x? Only time will tell, but something else that may also affect XRP standing and price, McLaren also states in this interview, is the XRP lending pools the interest and also Uphold's bank card. Pay us attention.
Now I heard they want to launch the stablecoin on the Xrp'L, on the XRP ledger, but also on the Ethereum ledger. So what does it mean? So a lot of financial institutions are building on Ethereum, you know. So the only thing that you need is a bridge, and I'm convinced they built a bridge for stablecoins from Ethereum into Xrp'L and vice versa. So you will just bridge the whole world with stablecoins. Developers are asking for it, and it's fantastic.
Now remember, only recently when the FBI issued a warning to all Americans about the use of unregistered crypto money transmitters, only a select number, hand-picked by the government, will remain, making these exchanges effectively neobanks. Uphold, just like Coinbase, will end up being the neobanks of tomorrow. And with Uphold becoming one of these neobanks, this will send XRP's use case and therefore price soaring higher and higher. XRP is set to be widely adopted. Many countries already recognize XRP as a currency or utility token, including the United Kingdom, Switzerland, Singapore, Japan, and the United States of America, further adding to the inevitability of XRP's takeover. This has been happening in the shadows for years and years now, sort of like a secret, and Uphold have just shone some light towards the shadows, revealing just how impactful Ripple have been and that XRP is being utilized by the big boys already. And it's all across the Western world, to which developments are about to speed up. In America in particular, as the SEC has confirmed that starting May 28th, T1 settlements, the new standard, the stepping stone before instantaneous real-time settlements, will be going live before the end of this month. 2 weeks time, countdown to 2 weeks for T1 in the United States. This is massive news. The Western world is seriously making some serious developments, and Ripple and Uphold seemingly are at the center of all of it. However, it is not just the Western world. Ripple's adoption is worldwide. It is everywhere. As we can hear in this interview, in this video, confirmation that Ripple is working with Bank of America, which in itself is very big news, but also confirmation of other major banks which give Ripple 90% coverage, global network coverage. This is huge.
US major banks on Ripple, question here. We're working very closely with Bank of America Merrill Lynch. They are one of the 7 core banks which are helping us create our governance structure. So to complete this is Bank of America Merrill Lynch, CIBC Canada, Royal Bank of Canada, Bank of Tokyo Mitsubishi, which is the 4th largest bank in the world, Santander Group, number 19 worldwide, and Standard Chartered Group, and Westpac Australia. And we chose those banks to give us a good global spread around the world. So we have very good input from different markets and different thinking.
Ripple is able to have such a strong worldwide adoption because they have an elite team, experts under their employment. And we can hear here from Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse on their strategy to hiring this A+ talent. This is the reason why XRP cannot and will not fail.
Everyone talks about building A+ teams. What are some of the nuggets you've discovered on how to attract and land A+ talent?
A+ talent is attracted to A+ places. A players want to be involved with progress. A players want to put their dent in the universe. You can't get them with money. One of my favorite profiles of hiring A talent is to hire failed entrepreneurs. It's not about how many times you get knocked down, it's about how many times you get up.
Fear of failure, the fear of rejection robs people of their potential like nothing else.
I agree. People who have grit are less afraid of failure. If you're not taking risk, you're dying. Creating a culture that embraces risk, it has to tolerate failure. Otherwise, your employees don't want to take risks because they're afraid of getting fired.
So as you can see, XRP is very deeply ingrained into the new monetary system, helping these institutions transition from the old one to the new one, and Uphold is at the center of it, helping XRP and Ripple do this. Uphold CEO Simon McLaughlin has just revealed XRP's secret plan to take over. It's with Uphold and the transactions that are being utilized by the massive institutions, ones that are not ready to reveal themselves just yet. And with the developments in the real world and also of XRP speeding up, for example, the Ripple stablecoin, XRP's adoption and use case and liquidity on the XRP ledger is about to explode even higher, sending XRP's price to the moon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.